Hi Leo, welcome to your love and relationship forecast where we look at the energetics between you and the person on your mind for the month of June 2026. My name is Amy. I'm the owner of Looking Glass Tarot. You can book a reading with me through lookingglasstarot.com.au. I read in person out of a shop in Newtown in Sydney, Australia. I do online readings. I go live on TikTok and Instagram. You can hire me for any kind of celebratory event or function if you're in the Greater Sydney area. And at the moment, I'm offering two specials. One is a week ahead special, a pre-recorded video tailored just for you, where we look at the energetics of the next 7 days. That's $25. And then I always do a full moon and a new moon special, which is a look at the next 2 weeks. Again, a pre-recorded video, and those are $44.44. Okay. All right. So I have already pre-shuffled these quite a bit, but I'm just doing them giving them one last go on camera. So let's see what's going on for you, Leo, between you and the person on your mind. And there you are, the Sun card. There you are. So Leo is ruled by the Sun. You guys are creative, you're vibrant, you're joyful. Yeah, so there could be some clarity coming in around this person. Okay, so this person could be a guy. It could be the King of Hearts is kind of similar to the King of Cups in Tarot. And this is also about your home, your living situation. So maybe you're moving in with someone, maybe you already live with them, maybe you're moving away from them. Let's see. It could be about feeling a sense of comfort and stability. Oh my gosh. You guys got the whip. You're the first ones to get the whip. So I'm doing these in order. So I've done 4 signs before you. The others haven't got the whip. You got the whip. The whip is SEXy time. Yep. So you could be consummating your relationship at someone's house. And the key is saying that this is a definite thing. The other thing that whip could be is arguments. Yeah. So I think you're getting sort of flogged by a whip or just discussions. It could be discussions about your living situation. So yes, some of you are getting hot and heavy and having a lot of fun. But some of you are trying to figure out your living situation or trying to figure out where you feel comfortable. Yeah, but key is a solution or an opening or a gateway. So there's some kind of a discussion about your living situation that's going to become clear, or that's going to open up some kind of, what was this again? Yeah, open up some kind of a portal in, like, so that you can move to the next stage in your relationship. Also, we've got 3 red cards, red, red, red. So that makes the energy lighter as well. So yay for Leos. All right, so I have already shuffled these cards quite a bit, but let's have a look. So I'm going to have a look at their headspace, yours, their heart space, yours, their intentions, yours, their behavior towards you, yours towards them, and where you guys meet, hope for the future, and then see how we go with that. Yeah, some of you might be a Gemini masculine energy that you're interested in. I just saw the King of Swords at the bottom, and then this is Pisces. Yeah, so as your theme, there's acceptance here. There's a state of surrender. Also, you could be seeing things in a different light as the month goes on, because much like how this guy is hanging upside down, it's a different perspective. Yeah, all right. Their headspace towards you. Okay, so, all right, they might be a little bit obsessed with you, okay? So the devil is obsession. I don't know if you guys, because whip could be argument. So I don't know if you have been arguing. I don't know if there's some kind of a level of toxicity that's been running through the dynamic of the two of you. Otherwise, they can't get you out of their head. Yeah. And in your headspace, you've got the Queen of Pentacles. So you're trying to be practical. You're focused on the most pragmatic option. You could be, like focused on yourself if you are a female. If you're a male seeking a female, it could be that they're on your mind as well. So you're both thinking about each other quite a lot, and maybe even thinking about the practicalities of how you can make this work. That's their heart space. That's commitment. They want commitment with you. They're obsessed with you. They're really drawn to you, and they're really committed to you. And in your heart space, I mean, you may be drawn to them and commit and wanting to commit as well. I mean, this is the person on your mind. But there's a third element here that you have to take into consideration, that you need to entertain. And it could be distance, could be a factor. It could be a child. It could be, yeah, there's something else. It's not just the two of you. So that's, and also you're thinking, how can we expand moving forwards? Their intentions towards you, yours towards them, their behavior towards you, yours towards them, where you guys meet. Interesting. And hope for the future. That's very, very interesting. Okay, so you've got quite a few majors. Major. So majors and major there. So majors are big archetypal themes, and about half of your reading so far is major. So this is like this relationship, there's something here. You're meant to be learning lessons from each other. You're meant to be like getting gifts from each other. We've got Libra. We've got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius with these two cards. We've got Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. We've got Capricorn. We've got Taurus. So those are the signs. Yeah. So, and in your intentions, you're hanging back. You're like, I need a little bit of space, or there's nothing more that I can do. I've said my piece. I'm thinking about the future, and the future does involve more than just the two of us. There's other things to take into consideration. And the way that you're behaving, I'm wondering if you are checking out their socials, or at the very least, there's texting going on. There's a little bit of communication going on. In their intentions, it's kind of strange. They've got the Knight of Swords. It's like they want you to notice them. They want you to notice them. I think they're quite frantic. I think they might be a little bit insecure. I think they really want you, and they're worried. And the way that they're behaving, they're trying to find their balance, and also they're behaving as expected. So there's like no surprises. However they've behaved in the past is how they're continuing to behave. But then with the Fool and the Moon in the middle, there's a lot of space for potential, and there's a lot of unknowns moving forwards. What do you need to know about them? They want to communicate with you, or they need to communicate with you. The two of you, another major, this is Sagittarius, the two of you do make, like, there is a nice balance there. What can you expect moving forward? A lot of romance. Leo, this is probably the best one so far. This is probably the best love and relationship. And this is the fifth one, but it looks very positive. And your advice, 2 aces as well. For a lot of you, this is fresh. This is new. Your advice is to investigate this. Part of being a human in this world that can be painful and can be weary and can be heartbreaking is to allow ourselves to explore what lights us up. So there's romance here. There's freshness. Yes, there's a lot of unknown, but your advice is to explore it and see where it could take you, right? Okay, let's get a second opinion here. Leo. Yeah, because the last thing that you want is this meh energy. Is this, I'm not getting what I want. Yeah. So, their headspace, yours, their heart space. The moon cards come up twice. There's a lot of unknown. And also, that coming, so normally I make sure my cards are all upright. So this coming out reversed is quite an anomaly. And it's saying that meeting them, this is their intentions towards you. They want to reverse whatever pain was caused. Another ace, new beginning. Yeah, and hope for the future. So there's a lot of hope for the future with the Lovers there. There's a lot of hope. There's a lot of hope for renewal. There's a lot of hope for coming out of pain. They are confused. They want to be a stable presence. They're curious about you. You're trying to figure out a King of Swords. Yeah, remember, I don't know if you remember, in the beginning I said a King of Swords flipped over when I was shuffling that deck so that they could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And this is, this card here is Gemini as well. Yeah, so on your side, you're figuring things out. You're learning a lot from this experience. You're feeling quite burdened. They're really into you. They really like you. And the two of you make quite a strong couple. So there's a lot happening. Allow the change to happen. Be open